Hey guys, how are you? Sorry it's dark. You know what? I keep doing it. So why do I keep saying sorry? If I was so sorry, maybe I wouldn't film in the dark. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I remember when I get off of work and it's winter now, so it's dark by the time I get home. And I don't think to do it in a parking lot at work because I'm usually on my way to something after work and I just try to leave as soon as possible. So, hey! Alright, I actually had a good day at work, so I'm in a pretty good mood, and I think more of it was not so much as a good day. I'm in sales, sometimes it's frustrating, but it's more that I'm choosing to be in a good mood. I'm alive, I have a job, I try hard, but sometimes, some days, my numbers aren't great, and I still have a job, so I'm happy for that. Sorry, there's a little lipstick sticking to my bottom lip. But, okay, sorry. Nobody wants to see my tongue, right? Okay. Anyways, so I will hide my fingernails too because I haven't done my nails. So I wanted to do a video real quick about my current dating situation. Broadcast. I am tired of dating. I did an online dating thing for a little while. I started back last year, and I met a really cool guy who, I say really cool, and he was just nice, but I say really cool. We had a great conversation. He actually listened to what I had to say. What I didn't appreciate is that he had a lot of negative things to say about everyone else. He felt everyone was stupid and that people from our race were below everybody else. So it's kind of hard to meet someone that looks like you who doesn't like people like you. I am an equal opportunity dater, so I love everyone. I care about everyone. I look out for people. Sometimes I find out after I have done something for someone that they don't like people like me. But that is okay. That's the world we live in. People were raised a certain way. People have their thoughts and viewpoints, and it's the world we live in. So I don't take it that hard. I was raised in the middle of Central Florida, so I think I'm comfortable with racism by now. But I do my best to keep away from that type of energy. And I don't currently, but I would love to be involved in more work that educates people on how similar we are. Anyway, I'm getting away from the topic. I'm tired of dating. I dated this guy who was really nice. Our first date, we met at a Mexican restaurant. I got there on time. What? I got there early actually, and I waited and waited and waited and waited. And the waitress asked me a few times if I wanted to drink, but I wanted to wait till my date got there because I thought it would be more polite. My date got there. We had a good conversation. It felt pretty comfortable. I was already with a mindset that I would get to know this person. And at the same time, I didn't want to share too much because I can talk a lot if I allow myself to. But I let him introduce himself. Not introduce himself, but talk about whatever we want to talk about. And we got to know each other better. That was nice. One thing I did notice is that when he was speaking to the waitress, he looked down. Even when he had already ordered his food, he looked down. And it made me think, is he really shy? Does he not like eye contact? That was kind of different. That was kind of different. And that was a little bit of a sign for me. But it kind of reminded me, he looked almost like my first serious boyfriend. Back when I was like 19 or 20 or something. And in a lot of ways, tall, complexion, mannerisms, which is really weird because I try not to date people that look like him because I went through some things there. But anyways, we went on another date, went to a comedy show. That was really cool. We had a great time, great laughs. We went to dinner afterwards, and I thought I was being the boss. When the bill came, I paid because he had paid for the comedy show. I was like, oh, okay, let me show that I can reciprocate. Yeah, that was cool. And I thought it was cool. But also, it told me that I wasn't ready for someone to do things for me. I mean, he's taking me on a date. He invited me out. He invited me on the second date. If he wants to pay, let him pay. I don't have to volunteer to pay. I can pay him half, or I can choose to pay the bill, but I don't feel like I have to. I shouldn't feel like I have to. If you disagree, put down in the comments, but don't be rude and, have a little decorum. So, that was nice. Then we talked for a while, and like almost every day we'll talk. I'm someone after work, I'm on the phone all day. I don't really want to talk on the phone. I like in-person conversation, but I don't really want to be on the phone because I am on the phone all day at work. So that got to be a little bit much. But of course, I still talk to him because I wanted to keep an open mind about it. So we talked for a little while. I said, you know what? I think I'm not ready for a full-on relationship like I thought. Let's be a little more casual. He was ready for something more serious. So that didn't last long. He told me I lied because I said I wanted something more serious in my profile. It was an online dating profile, of course, since I said I'm tired of online dating. Or I started online dating last year. And that's what that was. I went on a few dates where I met people for dinner. And there was one guy in particular. He got there after me. I couldn't find him. We finally found each other. He was at the bar, and I guess had been there, and we couldn't figure out exactly where we were. So he might have been there watching me, look for him. But anyways, we met up. I noticed he could have been more polite to the waiter or waitress, or maybe I want people to be ultra polite. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't want people to be polite. I just like people to be polite. It just seemed like he was talking to someone who's waiting on him, which the person is, but I just felt like him a little bit nicer. He talked forever. I learned about his life when he was younger, his career in the military, the mother of his child, I think he's a child, and a lot of different things. And I let him talk because I didn't want to open up about everything about me, because I've learned in previous relationships that I talk too much and people learn to use that information against me. And sometimes I get nervous, so I just keep on talking to fill in the time. So I let him talk. That was fine. No harm done, and that was my decision. And we kept talking on the phone a few times, and he would just carry the conversation. I just sit there and listen to him talk. And I realized, we weren't vibing. He needed something a little different, I think, than me. Someone who is maybe on the same wavelength as him, and someone who's more available, because when it would come time to set a date, I would always reschedule, or I'll be too tired, or I wanted to go straight home after work, or on the weekend I would be busy doing something with my sister, or taking my mom out, or hanging out with my friends, or just chilling in the house. And I just realized, you know what? I'm not ready to date, and I don't want to do this. I had to tell him, and I just felt so bad because I'm like, why didn't I know this before? I'm not ready to date. There were two other people I met for dinner. One for dinner, one for coffee. Didn't really like the conversation. Actually, 2 coffee dates. And there was one guy who was kind of interested and told me all about his travels. That was kind of cool. One guy was going to school to be a dentist. Interesting. But he was a little awkward. And maybe he didn't really like me. That's why he didn't pull out a chair for me. And he just stared at me while I talk. And we had a lot of silence. And he wore house shoes, I think, or these open-toe sandals, and his skin was super dry, and he didn't do anything to corral or manage or clean up his facial hair or the hair on his head, or he didn't wear a shirt without wrinkles because he just didn't like me. That could be it. And the other guy who, while we were at dinner at the same restaurant where I met the guy who talks a lot, the other guy who I met at the same place, which is weird. I think I suggested it the second time. The first time the guy suggested it, so I just said, oh, this is my place for dates, whatever. Not a good idea. I must look really tacky when people see me more than once. But then again, they might think I look like every little black girl. I don't know. So, when my other dates at the same Mexican restaurant, he just kept looking around a lot. I mean, we talked a little bit, but he just kept looking around a lot. And he used to make a lot of sarcastic comments and little jokes. I didn't really find that funny. And I think we should know each other a little more before we become sarcastic. And sarcasm of a male, when he's trying to be rude, it's really offensive. But anyway, that was how that went. And I met someone that I dated for a while, actually. But it was like dating, then friendship, dating, friendship, dating, friendship. And that person, he wanted a more serious relationship than I wanted. And I thought, okay, I'll take a gamble and I'll try something more serious. And I wasn't able to commit and spend enough time because I just wasn't in the mindset to really spend the time that a relationship would demand. I would always find myself busy or we would spend time together, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to lay in bed. I'm ready to watch TV. I'm ready to go check on my sister. I'm ready to go to my friend called. Let me go see what she wanted. I was always ready to go. And I mean, this guy was a beautiful soul, or is a beautiful soul. This person didn't pass away or anything, but we didn't vibe. We didn't have that kind of connection. But for what it was, we enjoyed each other's company, and I learned a lot about myself through that. And I learned I'm not ready to date. I learned I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of going on dates. I'm tired of getting ready for dates. I'm tired of phone conversations. I'm tired of wondering if I measure up. I'm tired of telling you my hobbies, or telling the guy my hobbies. I'm tired of explaining who I am and letting someone into my life like that. It's okay. It's okay to take a break from dating. It's okay to spend time by yourself. It's okay to go to a movie by yourself. It's okay to sit down and watch TV. It's okay to read a book and just relax at home with coffee or tea. It's okay to spend time with your family. It's okay to see what your friends are up to. It's okay to go to a movie. I said movie already? I said movie. It's okay to go to the art museum by yourself. It's okay to take yourself to a trip to Las Vegas. Take yourself to the mountains, to go on a cruise by yourself. It is okay. And I think right now I just need to do things that interest me. I want to learn how to skateboard. I want to paint more and become better at it. I want to take an acting class. I want to change my career. There's a lot of things I want to do. And I think those are things I need to really do on myself, and just concentrate on my own, by myself, and concentrate on myself for now. It's time to have tunnel vision. It's okay. I'm tired of dating. I'm tired of ignoring red flags. I'm tired of ignoring the fact that someone has a temper. I'm tired of ignoring the fact that someone is okay with their routine and I want to do more. I'm okay with the fact that some people don't want to travel. I'm okay with the fact that some people want to spend more time with their friends than me. I'm okay with the fact that some people have situations where they want to promise they're going to get divorced and don't. I'm okay with the fact that some people want to be cuddled up all day and that's it. I'm okay with that. All that doesn't work for me. I just need to do what works for me and figure out what works for me. All right, guys, that's it. I'm tired of dating. It's okay. And well, I make this video, I hope that it sound like I think that it's just like this is the big deal. Like, oh my God, people want to date you. No, I'm sorry. I hope that it doesn't sound egotistic, but I'm tired of dating. If you're tired of dating, put it down in the comments below. Take a break, girl. Relax. There's guys out there who are tired of dating. Relax. Enjoy your life. Do you. It's 2020. It's okay if you're tired. I'm tired of being tired. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great day. I wish you blessings, light, and happiness, and all the beautiful things that, life has to give. All right. Take care. Bye.